People in Greene County were shocked to learn recently of excessive levels of radiation in a favorite local creek, but new testing of the stream may calm or confuse them. KD investigator Andy Sheehan explains.
Oh, I love that creek.
10 Mile Creek holds a special place in the hearts of folks in Greene County like George Smogey, who's landed trout, chubs, and catfish in it all his life.
Well, I'm 80, so you figure how many years I've fished this creek.
A long time.
Ever since I was a kid.
But last year, water samples taken by the State Department of Environmental Protection, DEP, showed levels of radioactivity 60 times the maximum allowed in drinking water, causing him and just about everyone else major concern.
That's terrible. I mean, that means that you can't eat the fish.
On top of that, 10 Mile Creek flows into the Monongahela River, the source of drinking water for hundreds of thousands of people.
Now you have a concern of whether or not this is going to get into somebody's drinking water supply. So we should really be concerned about this for a multitude of reasons.
Those concerns drew the interest of a West Virginia University research group which conducted its own sampling, and their results are much more reassuring. The West Virginia Water Research Institute says it used extensive and state-of-the-art testing methods and found levels of radiation that were barely detectable, well below the safe water standards. When I asked Dr. Paul Zemkowitz, the Institute's director, to explain the discrepancy, he told me, quote, "I think we're right. If I were on 10 Mile Creek, I'd certainly take comfort in those findings." Meanwhile, the DEP is already in the process of retesting 10 Mile Creek.
We're going to look at their results, and we're going to look at our results and see what we find out. I mean, right now, we're not going to say really much of anything until we have some concrete results of our own.
The DEP's test results should be ready in about a month's time, and hopefully they will close the door on concerns about radiation in 10 Mile Creek. On the North Shore, Andy Sheehan, KDKA-TV News.